Module 6, Layers. In this module, you'll alter an existing layer in a template and add a new pre-built layer. In section A, you'll learn how to use existing layers, how to make layers stick to the top or bottom of the page, and how to set the layer background. In section B, you'll add a new pre-built layer, use actions and events to make layers appear and disappear, reorder layers, clone a layer, understand what layer you're working on, and save your layer. And in section C, you'll learn about setting mobile visibility, using layers in the mobile editor, and remobilizing just the visible layer. So to set up, download and unzip the Module 6 Resources folder, which contains an image needed in this module. In order to begin this module, you'll need a page with an existing layer. So open or create a funnel, then press the white Import Page button on the upper right of the screen. Enter the share code you'll find in the walkthrough. Enter a name for it, and then press Import. The page will appear in your funnel. Click on it to open the page builder. Section A, Working with an existing layer. Step 1, Using an existing layer. The page you now see here has two layers. A navbar, which you can see at the top of the canvas, and a pop-up which is not visible. The pop-up has been set to hide until the subscribe button is clicked. The red number by the Layers button in the top toolbar notifies us that the page contains layers and how many there are. When you click the Layers button, the Layers dialog will appear, and all layers previously visible on the page will disappear. You will see that there is a section in the dialog for each of the existing layers. Step 2, Making layers stick to the top or bottom of the page. So first, let's examine the navbar layer. Click the checkbox next to its name to make it editable. When you do that, a range of options will appear. Notice that the navbar is currently set to visible on start, to be visible on mobile as well as desktop, that it is aligned to the top, and that it's unscrollable. Because the navbar is aligned to the top of the page, it will continue to appear at the top of the screen as the user scrolls down. This is also called a sticky header. So let's change this to align it to the bottom of the screen by clicking the bottom button. We can also decide whether to make this layer scrollable. Scrollability may be necessary if, for example, the layer is going to be longer or wider than the screen, but for a narrow navigation bar it's unnecessary. In any case, layers aligned to the bottom of the screen cannot be made scrollable. Once bottom is pressed, the option automatically greys out. Step 3, Setting the layer background. Deselect the navbar checkbox and instead check the pop-up layer. The previously hidden layer will now appear. We can see what colour the background is set to by looking to the right of the layer dialog. It's currently set to a semi-transparent grey. The page behind it is a bit distracting, so let's change it to a more opaque grey. So move your mouse over the background colour preview square and click to open the colour picker. Colour can be selected on the left, tone in the centre, and opacity and transparency on the right. As you experiment with options, the page will automatically preview the new colour. When you are happy with your selection, click on Select in the bottom right-hand corner.